Hello, my beautiful darlings, and welcome back to the Commonwealth. This is your friendly neighborhood lady Hawk coming to your life from Sanctuary with Zenny Bug. So, me and Zenny, well, mostly me, had a lot of fun doing some, decorating off screen. So, I wouldn't bore you darlings to death. So, I'm gonna run through quickly. We got a nice little swingy swing, and I'm gonna scoot those down into the ground, but I needed to see if they would look nice there, and they do, so now they're gonna stay there. Oh, out here, green stuff, and I fixed up our battery assortment. Oh yeah, kitchen, as good as done. Gonna throw in some cups over here. Gonna hand place those. Oh yeah, workshop is looking snazzy, and this will function well once we get a power armor thingamajig in there. So that's done. And mostly because I couldn't help myself. And our workstations next to our cam and fully stocked thingamajigs. So what we are gonna tackle is this. Yeah, I pre-placed a fire pit. Not a fire pit, a fireplace, Helen. This is a fireplace, you know that very, very well, don't you? And an extinguisher, and that one because I thought it was funny. Out here, we need to put in some doodads and make this outer area somewhat more cozy and comfortable. And we got our own private water purification bob. So yeah, I know I should delete that stump that is hang on. Oh, that monstrosity there. But then again, I like this tree. It's gnarly. It is dead, but I still like it. And I did put in this nice little cloth canopy thing, so you'll get a tiny bit of shade. And this thing needs to get down into the ground, but besides that, it's looking good. Because sometimes you just gotta put stuff down, figure out, hey, do I like this? Yay, nay, maybe, and take it from there. So this is not going to be decorating 101. This is going to be decorating on full speed. So you better hold on to your panties or trousers or boxers or whatever else you're rocking, unless you're going commando. Which would be kind of tempting because we're heading into summertime. No, that doesn't mean I'm going commando. Only in my own little bubble. Now, let's fix this quickly before I forget. Because we all know I will. I will forget this. So we're going to de-shimmer that in a second. Well, a bit more than a second, but you know what I mean. See, if we bury that kind of like that, yeah? That works for me. Now, next little victim. Let's get you buried a tiny bit too so you don't fly away like the wicked witch from the west. And if you don't know where that is from, shame on you. Thank you. What if we put you there? I think that would be better. Yeah. And then we can de-shimmer. And it's pretty gosh dang important that if you use place anywhere, even though a lot of you guys watching me are used to using place anywhere and building and whatnot, so you guys already know, but this is for my newbies, my beautiful little newbies. Well, newbie players, builders, whatever. Now you know. But using place anywhere, you can get away with doing stupid shit. Just like I fixed up the wall, well, the walls around here, kind of thing. And since we're going with blue, mostly, in here, I figured we might as well keep on the blue track. Oh, should we go off topic just a tiny bit? Yeah, I think we shall. As you guys know, I freaking adore having, well, let's say less natural hair colors because it's fun, first and foremost. And secondly, it makes me smile and makes people around me smile. So, yay. Plus, it is more me than when I was in work assessment thingy. I was kind of rocking natural looking hair so I wouldn't scare the old people that I was supposed to take care of. But those old, beautiful people, and I'm not being ageist or whatever it's called, I am more than sure that they would have loved my crazy colored hair. But they would have been asking questions about it. Which is fair. That's absolutely fair. And because I got piercings and I got tattoos, they asked about those. Once again, fair. I would never ever deny anybody doing that. Especially when they don't have any piercings or tattoos themselves, you know? It may seem kind of intimidating or even just weird for them having to deal with a, in their eyes, a kid, really, sporting tattoos and piercings that would be considered, well, in olden times, really, to be a not a nice thing to have, really. Whereas nowadays it's normal, which I think is absolutely freaking amazeballs. Now, what are you? That's a nice little weirdo collection. I can get behind that. Let's get one of those in there. Gives ourselves a radio and books and games. Guagnac. And are we happy with this? Oh yeah, tattoos and piercings. It was considered more a thing that sailors or inmates, not to bash or shame or point fingers at anybody, because that's not what we do around here. They were more those kind of people who would get tattoos and yeah. Let's get this one from Yucca World and whatnot. So my grandma, when I got my first piercing, she just shook her head really, really much. Which again, I absolutely understand now, then not so much. Because when I did get my first piercing, I was, I was 13. So some might say a tiny bit too young. Yeah, keep it like that so we can grab things from in there. Maybe a small table. See, now I got these, where you at? You're on the tables. You're actually on the tables. Because I got this. And I'm gonna use it. Yeah. But like I said, my grandma was shaking her head at my piercing. And a year later, I got my, number 4. And it kind of went from there. But at the same time, me doing stupid shit like that, you know, it actually did give me some freedom. And it might sound silly or weird to some that would think, why on earth would piercings give you freedom? I'm gonna tell you why. First off, it allowed they allowed me to be me, which is always a good thing, being oneself. And if and when I did get more stuff done, there were no big shock. My family did know, Oh, that's just Helen, and Helen is gonna do what Helen's gonna do. That's it. And I freaking adore my family for that. Just one of the many things and reasons why I still have a very close relationship with all of my family, despite the good, the bad, and the fugly. Yeah. But also, the whole thing about being true to oneself. How's that? Made more and more sense from that point after my 14th birthday. Yeah. But also, those couple of times where I did try, you know, to look a bit more. And we're doing the bunny ears because I don't like using this word, but this word is the only word that fits, you know? Well, try to be a tiny bit more like everybody else, you know? I was not happy, but because I was working, I had to be a bit more, well, toned down. Luckily, nowadays, things are not that strict anymore. So, if you ask me, I think that's awesome. Because hopefully, the kiddos that soon will be, sorry, allergies. Not your fault, not the corona, just allergies, okay? Chill. Will hopefully have a easier and better time being able to be themselves. Hmm? Does that make sense? I hope so. I'm not a parent, but I am a aunt, and I'm proud to be an auntie, and not an auntie in the Filipino word. Thank you. Even though I have an aunt that is Filipino, and she's freaking awesome. Not that she's gonna watch any of my videos because she is not a builder and she is most definitely not a gamer. Even though I would love to see her play Skyrim. I think she would be good at it. I really do. But yeah, her family, her biological family, and not my side of the family, so to speak, they are very devoted Catholic. So that means very, very strict. So I'm not sure how her mom and her sisters and whatnot would think of us. Hopefully one day I will get to say hi to her mommy and say thank you. And if I get it my way, which I probably will, I get to go to the Philippines. Yeah, I'm planning on going on a world tour, even though it's gonna take me a long time to save up, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Since I need to go to the Philippines, I need to go to Germany, England, Australia, back to Norway, and of course, the States. Did you really think I would forget about you guys? Hell no. Of course, I want to visit you guys too. So, no, I like this one. Haven't used those before, so we are gonna use them like a crazy person. There we go. Modern and warehouse. Why not? It works. And we're gonna need some lights. Not for the ceiling, for the table, thank you. Get that there. Oh, are you gonna play me like that? Oh, I saw you. Now, can we get you to go? Oh, gosh dang, it's finicky. Wow. Hang on. Pineapple. Yay. And yes, I did manage to swallow without spitting everything out. Not this time. Yeah, this is more cozy now. We're not done. We're gonna need a bit more knickknacks and we're gonna need a typewriter and pencils, more flowers, definitely more flowers. But it already looks like a home. It's just the final je ne sais quoi. But yeah, I think this is cozy. And I think most people would love to sit down, chill, crawl up here, look outside. Awesome. And out here, we just need to place down a grill and a bit more green stuff, I think. A tiny bit. But yeah, next we need to tackle is upstairs. The only thing I have put down is a little area up here, peace and quiet, just in case. And back here, I'm gonna put in a shower head. I'm gonna block this off a tiny bit more. Well, a shower head and a bathtub. And I think we're gonna block that side off as well. So we get a long, narrow bathroom. Really? Yeah. I think we are gonna do that. Mm. And over there, we're just gonna have some storage. Over there is not gonna be anything fancy. And then we're gonna put in a window from Vanilla Extensions. And in here, we need to finish putting in furnishings. But yeah, it's starting to come together. It's starting to look like a house. So soon we will have the first house done. Yeah, I found a mod. I saw my friend Claude using this one. And I figured out which one it was, and I got it for myself. So thank you, Claude. Oh, yeah. Please go check out Claude. Claude is awesome. Claude Tarin. And check out Sparky, Triumph, Easy, Dagonite, and everybody else who builds in our freaking community. Because you're also freaking awesome. So a lot of people you guys need to check out. Oh yeah, and if you're on my time, my friend iStella, aka Stella, streams in the daytime. And she's a builder and she's awesome. So yeah. And once we have finished off the rest of this house, or should I just finish it by myself so we can focus on this and move ahead? Let me know in the comment section. So that's it. Catch the sun. Well, kind of. That's it. That is it. I will catch you in the next one. And sorry for the ramblings about my family and being one self. But I think it's very important to talk about those things. And yeah, Zenny is part of me as well. So I'm gonna take Zenny out. Not out, but we're gonna go out hunt for some super mutants. My favorite quest for Locket. We're gonna go do that. I will catch you in the next one. Bye now.